In accordance with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, this video is not intended for children under the age of 13. Yes! Yes, there he is! There's my boy, Vise! Vise... Engelbard? Really? Your last name is Engelbard? I don't even care. I don't even care. We need him. Oh man, we need him. Who are we getting rid of here? Ted? We don't really use Ted very much. Oh wait, no. We should be getting rid of a shock trooper, though, because that's... Vise was a shock trooper, right? Shock trooper, yeah. Huh, that's interesting. I think of him more as a scout, but then again, I also think of Ica more as a scout, and I guess they didn't want to make them the same thing. Okay. I haven't been using Jane, but I think I will sometime. You did good last time, Kevin, but I think I'm dropping you out.
Thanks for everything. I'll be going now.
What an awkward turtle. Okay. And let's take Vise.
The name's Vise Engelbard. Let's go kick this war in the teeth.
That's about what I feel like he should sound like. His eyes are a little smaller than I'm used to, but then again, that's just going between art styles. Yay, the Blue Rogues are back together. Also, look at all these other cool characters that we have here. Wait, what? My controller had to reconnect. That was weird. Okay. Salinas Milton, Kobe Card. There's Kevin, Mika, Eddie. I feel like there's a lot of potentially really good characters in here. I mean, I don't really know what any of them are like, but I'm curious. I don't know. There's just like, there's so much information on the screen. It's hard to really... Okay, Zaka. So Zaka is like a member of my party, I guess. Can I find Zaka here? I don't see them. Huh. Well, if you know the game and there's any characters you'd really like to see me recruit, let me know, and maybe I'll do so. So first, let's go to the War Cemetery. See if I can find that old man.
Hello again, son. I'm sorry, but I can think of no orders to teach you.
Okay, that's fine.
I hope...
That's okay, I'll use my experience elsewhere. Yeah, let's go to the audience hall, too, because we haven't done that in a little bit. While I was, grinding level and, gold grinding, I did earn a few new things.
You are hereby awarded this honor.
Highness, it's an honor.
Oh, I love him in his hat. Okay. I think I'm gonna get a few of these. The 1000 Service Medal. Do you have to play the fanfare every time? Bronze Arms of Gallia.
Furthermore, for your squad's exemplary performance in the final battle, this royal award.
The final battle?
Thank you, Your Highness.
Which battle is the final battle? Oh. I guess that's the take to the final battle. Whoa, okay. You're giving me a lot of stuff here. Did the princess just give me a gat?
May your allegiance to Gallia stand firm evermore.
Thank you. Look at that face. She knows. She says, this is some serious firepower. Alright. What do you have for me?
Hey! Dropping by to read the writing on the wall? Oh, and how about the new rising star of Squad 7, huh? I've heard some wild stories. You must be proud.
That means something. That means like somebody got a new
I couldn't
potential.
help but snipe 'em with a pop interview. You'll have to read it once I get it all drafted up.
Okay. What? Whoa, was this always here? Yeah, I guess it was. I'm just not used to seeing the whole screen filled like that. Capital abuzz with north winds. On the 10th, Central Gallian forces were successful in freeing the northern industrial cities from Imperial control. The Gallian army and militia worked in tandem to take Thousand, Desil, and Genlook back simultaneously. Okay, that's 3 different, regions. Thousand, Desil, and Genlook. Surviving members of the Empire's defense were seen staging a mass retreat from the north as the Gallian army began to seek and destroy mission, Operation White Steed. As they hunt down those stragglers, northern Gallia is now all but completely free from Imperial influence. Excuse me. Just as the loss of the industrial centers had meant a heavy drain on its finances, their liberation is now expected to act as a shot in the arm for the Gallian economy. That exact term, shot in the arm, has been used before. I think that's exactly how Welkin referred to that mission. Valkyria craze sweeps nation. Books on the Valkyrian legend are selling in record numbers of late. According to a recent Gallian literary review survey, titles that promise the truth behind the mystery of the ancient tribe are enjoying special success. The Valkyria myth has ties today to religion and history alike, and lends base material to any number of popular novels. The reason for this sudden boom may well lie in the uncertainties of a nation at war. One poll recently confirms the common sense notion that in times of peril, people are more likely to turn to religion to pray for salvation. Recent claims of a Valkyria working for the Imperial Army, still believed spurious, are no doubt also helping to push the trend along. Yeah, and that would be, Silvaria.
So, come to make a donation to the Get Ellet's Name on a Book Fund?
Yes, I have. Oh, no, I haven't. There's nothing for me to buy.
Come back and see the...
Okay. Well, this means that we get to do upgrades as normal. Don't have a lot more experience to spend here, but I have some, and I said I would give some attention to the engineers. That gets you up to 8. And I don't have enough to get you up to 10. So let's do 8 and 9. Okay. Yeah, I would have to do more skirmishes to get the extra experience to, really...
You're one level closer to human.
It's costing a lot of experience, yeah, that's all I could do with all the experience from that last mission, was just those 2 there. And good thing that I didn't buy any orders from the dude in the graveyard. Okay.
Welkin, bro.
Yeah, there was a certain tank upgrade I think I was looking for. The Shamrock? Okay, so I do have a second tank now, but first let me look at the Edelweiss. No, let's look at the Shamrock. Let's look at what it has. Cool, I'm gonna have a second tank now with its own everything. That's a lot more to have to increase, actually. I'm a little worried about it, but okay. Frame assembly.
Here you go.
And steel upgrade. I guess we'll put all our money this time into the Shamrock and make it real good. Okay. So that's pretty cool because so much of your strategy has revolved around your one tank now, and now I'll have 2 tanks. Though I'm thinking it's not like an instant loss if I lose the Shamrock, maybe? Okay. Let's see if I can buff my rifles anymore. Firepower boost. No, that's too expensive. Probably everything else is going to be too expensive.
Soon, bro. I mean it, man.
Alright, so that's some progress made. And we have new stuff to do over here. I just want to save this up again. Always keep multiple saves. Lots and lots of multiple saves. Peril on the coastline.
Everybody gather round. I've got our orders. The target is on Gallia's northern coast.
So is there going to be, like, actual naval battle now?
The enemy's entrenched along the shore, flanking the industrial region up
I mean,
north.
that would be too much to add, like, actual Navy, like, ships and stuff like that, but maybe I'd get to shoot at ships.
Squad 7 has been given one of their camps at Marbury to suppress.
Looking at the map, seems there's nothing there but big cliffs and open sand.
As you approach the cliffs, the beach slopes up steeply. Their camp is at the top. The path leading up there is narrow, meaning infantry will have to take the lead here. That said, they've lined the cliffside with gunnery to combat incoming foot soldiers.
You telling us to dodge bullets running across an open beach with nothing for cover? Boss, I may be catty, but I ain't got 9 lives here.
Stop your complaining. We're soldiers, Rosie. Ain't no such thing as a safe mission. Dangerous or not, it's our job to get the job done as best we can.
You don't gotta... I know that, all right?
You're right. If we just charge in, you'll be facing a hailstorm of bullets.
Welkin, any more brilliant ideas for another of your crazy plans?
Sorry, but I don't have any silver bullets for this one.
Just regular
Maybe some way
bullets.
to blind the enemy while we advance.
A way to blind them.
This is just great.
Come on, let's stay positive about this. Tomorrow's the Feast of All Spirits.
Combat on the feast, huh? We sure got some kind of luck, don't we?
Well, getting down about it now won't help anything. Let's just do what we can.
If we could... They may not need 9 lives.
So, a way to blind the enemy. What do you think, Anise? This looks like it's only going to be one mission again. I only see one, like, map here. So let's see what we got.
Somebody said tomorrow's the feast, right? I forgot all about it this year.
Hey now, do you guys even know the reason for this holiday?
I don't.
Reason? It's the day you give presents to the guy you like, ain't it?
Yes, but no. The Feast of All Spirits is the day all the spirits in Gallia share their love. They say the practice of giving gifts to those you love came from that belief.
Back in the day, people gave presents to everyone important to them, not just lovers.
Bingo! Give the man a prize. For a big grizzly bear, you sure know your stuff.
I wouldn't have really thought of him as a grizzly bear.
Though I like to think I'm more of a teddy bear.
Yeah, like, Largo's the grizzly bear, who's actually a big teddy bear. I don't know, bear doesn't come to mind with him.
Rosie, may I have a moment?
Sure. Surprised to see you in the lounge. What's up?
Aw, did you make them
Would you
dolls?
accept these gifts?
Aw.
This is from before.
These dolls are Darks and good luck charms. I wanted to give them to you and Rosie.
Okay, so you didn't make them, but still.
Why to us?
I've always wanted to be your friend, from the first day. We may have had our share of disagreements, but you've helped me more than I can say. I'd like to use the feast as an opportunity to grow a little closer to both of you.
I see.
Aw.
You know, seeing Fausen gave me a lot to think about. Plus, I've been wanting to talk to you for a while now, too. For being so young, you got some perspective. Still a little bullheaded, though. Thanks for the lucky charm. And for coming out here, Isara.
Largo, thank you so much.
I can't take it.
Aw, come on, Rosie.
You ain't a kid here. Quit being so damn stubborn already.
You shut it. Look, I got no need for presents from dark hairs, okay?
You're still hanging on to that. I could see if maybe it was because you felt so bad for how you acted before that you didn't want to accept something nice, but...
I understand.
Well...
I'm sorry.
I feel like a lot of
I'll be on my way.
racism... You know, one racism spawns from ignorance, but then continued racism a lot can spawn from, like, guilt.
Yeah.
Where you,
I
like...
think I'm done too.
Yes, Zach is out of here. It's like, screw that noise.
Look, I know you've been wanting to apologize. Just out and say it already, damn it.
Look, shut up. I know, okay? I know, but I...
Because it's, like, hard to admit that you were wrong about something. So I think a lot of people, rather than admitting that they're wrong, would rather just keep being racist and, like, pretend it's not
can't
wrong.
just change overnight. I'm not that big a person.
Okay, yeah, that does make sense. That checks out. Hey, like, cultural biases are hard. They're tough, man. I just had, today we had a class at my job for, you know, diversity days. You know, usual office diversity policy talk.
We need some kind
You
of
know,
plan.
everybody respect each other and stuff like that, and the importance of diversity. And it's super awkward to be in that class where so many people there want nothing to do with it. Like, I don't want to just assume that everybody there is now racist, misogynist, homophobic, whatever. You know, I'm sure most of them are great guys, but oh man, the room was super uncomfortable because a lot of people were just very angry about having to be there, but nobody wants to be the guy to say that. Anyway, I'm rambling. It's just too open. We need some kind of plan. Yeah. Yeah, you need
Welcome.
cover and... Was that a baking incident? I keep forgetting about this pig, man.
What happened to you? You're covered in dirt, Alicia.
Yeah. Funny story about that. Anyway, I've got something I want to show you. Come see. Look real close at my hands.
Aw, little flutterby. You didn't have to look that close,
That's- You found a mottled vagabond. They're migratory butterflies, but they shouldn't be in Gallia at this time of year.
though. We've screwed up the environment.
It's pretty rare then?
They call it a vagabond because it never stays in one place. They're hard to find. I've tried to hunt one down more than once before, but never had any luck.
Then you like it?
Aw.
Absolutely. Thank you, Alicia.
Now, is that vagabond gonna give you an
You
idea
still
of how
gotta tell
to
me how you found it.
get through?
I'm amazed.
Me and Hans caught it.
Hans probably tried to eat it, because pigs
You and
will eat
Hans?
anything.
Wait, is all that dirt?
I've never been bug hunting before. I got a little mud plastered. I mean, tomorrow's the Feast of All Spirits. I wanted to get you something you'd like. I brainstormed on what you might like best, and this is what I finally came up with.
Wow. Thank you.
Not the most romantic gift ever, but it seemed right for you.
You went to all that trouble for me? Thank you, Alicia. I'm happy I got to see such a rare specimen, but I'm even happier at the sentiment.
Really?
Yeah. Thank you.
Welkin? They say if you give a present to the guy you like on the feast, things will go well for you.
So how's
I hope
Welkin gonna
things
mess
go
this
well
up?
for the two of us. I mean,
Huh? Me too.
Aw. Didn't mess it up, they're just cute. But also, they, like, gotta be professional and do war stuff, so... Tomorrow. Yeah, these are more, like, optional cutscenes. But of course I'm gonna watch them all.
Sarah, I don't think Rosie really meant to hurt you.
no, I know that, Mr. Zaka. But I do wonder if dreams of a future in which we're all equal will only bring pain.
No, don't get impatient on me. Getting close to somebody takes time, Isara. People don't just change overnight. That said, nothing in this world doesn't change.
Yes, I know. Even if slowly, Change will happen.
Even if really,
Exactly.
really slowly.
Don't let it get you down. She's just worked up over tomorrow's operation.
Tomorrow's op. Oh, that's right! I need to speak with Welks about the plan.
What plan? You come up with a solution for those guns?
If we modify something I've been developing, it may provide our ground troops protection. I'll go speak with Welks about it now. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye? Hey, Isara. And she's gone. Those two really are siblings. They get into something and they're in their own world.
Yeah, that's true. They both do get, like, very pensive. They both get very lost in thought. Alright, Isara's commitment.
Hey, boss. We, got a plan today?
Well, Isara and I came up with a little something last night.
Speaking of, Isara still isn't here, is she? I apologize for being late. Welks, it's done!
You finished in time.
Yes, these smoke rounds should help keep our foot soldiers
Nice.
safe from fire. Smoke rounds?
A new type of tank cannon rounds. They don't do any damage, but they create a smoke screen. If we run through those, we'll be able to move without being sighted.
And you just finished them now?
Unless people just, like,
So you didn't sleep at all last night, huh?
if they just, like, fire blindly into the smoke.
The Sevens are like my family.
Like, do you think storming the beaches of Normandy would have been easier if they had smoke rounds? I don't really think so.
Alicia, Rosie, Largo, Mr. Zaka, Welks, little Hans, too.
Well, Isara, you're talking like somebody who's gonna die, like, really
I
soon.
don't
You're
want-
naming all your friends.
None of you can die.
None of you can die. I can die.
If those smoke screens can protect you even a little, it'll be well worth it.
I'm telling you,
Isara.
Isara, she's got a shelf life in this
Nice
game.
going, kiddo. With these things, we'll be practically invisible.
Yeah, this battle just got a lot less scary. Thanks, Isara.
All right, let's get ready. Squad 7, move out!
Sometimes a character is, like, so precious that they, like, can't possibly kill them off, but I think Isara might be just precious enough. Okay, so we're already, like, 20 minutes into an episode. I don't know if I want to start another story mission again. So how about we look and see if we get any new skirmishes, and we do. Well, I've had these, actually. So let's go into the Cloden Wildwoods. Let's do normal. Easy's too easy. I did both easies and normals when I was grinding, and
Let me catch you up on
yeah,
the current
normal
situation.
isn't too bad. Though I don't remember this map super well. Received intelligence reporting Imperial activity in the area. This is your starting position. Sweep in quickly and drive their strike force back. Your objective is to occupy the base camp. Good luck. Okay, and the enemy base camp is captured. Alright, so we have... Oh, okay, we get both of our tanks now. I'm glad we get to, like, practice with the other tank a little bit here. Then let's take Alicia and... How many do we get on the other one? 4. Okay, so I think we're gonna want this one to be, like, mostly scouts. So let's put Alicia on this side, actually. And... Ica... And Vice, because I want Vice with Ica. And... Frisia, because why not? And then over here, we'll bring in Rosie and Largo, and since the tanks are here, we should probably have an engineer. Which of you engineers are... Okay, Homer won't be too bad, I guess. And... one more scout. Ted? Alright. Let's do it.
Commence come.
Let's drive these Imperials back out of Gallia. Squad 7, move out!
Okay. So this will be interesting to see, this other tank here. Now, if the tank gets destroyed too, and that doesn't, like, end the game for me, does it still... It still costs 2. If the tank gets destroyed, will I lose the tank forever, the same way that I can lose some characters forever? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it's supposed to work, though I do see Lancers up here. So let's start with one of my scouts. But yeah, it was a, Oh, there are mines. Alright, gotta watch the ground. I gotta pay attention then.
Enemy unit spotted.
So we will go for some headshots here. Good. And maybe I should just... Should I just do Alicia's turn again? Or... No, I might as well move another
I'm ready to go.
scout up.
Hunts to my left, hunts to my right.
That's cute. I should pick some more of the characters that fancy men and fancy women and stuff just to hear what they say. The most awkward part of the whole thing was when they get to the part about... see, because I work with a lot of guys who, you know, are baby boomers, and I'm not saying that just to make the okay boomer jokes. I'm saying that to say that they are from a different generation, and especially with things like sexual orientation, they just, like, don't get why they should be accepting of stuff like that. And I don't mean all of them don't get it, but to some people it just, you know, does not compute. I mean, I myself, if I'm being perfectly honest, you know, my parents were raised to believe that being gay was wrong, so I also grew up believing that it was wrong, and it wasn't really... I was pretty anti-LGBT until my college years, when I just, you know, was able to step outside of myself and get it. And my parents are a lot more accepting now, too. Everybody just had a lot of, like, figuring out to do. The entire world had a lot of figuring out to do. Oh, there are so many mines over there. Oh my god. Okay, I see you over there, Mr. Lancer. Mr. Lancer. Remember Danny Phantom? That was the name of the teacher on there, the reoccurring teacher character. Okay, so I guess let's get an engineer up there to take care of the mines. What good is having 2 tanks, though? I'm not going to drive both tanks up to the front. That's so much... That would be so much action economy to have to deal with. Okay. And I see you all the way out there, really far out there. Wow, I did not think I'd get a kill off on that. That's amazing. Wow, go me. Who's the man? I think I might be the man. Okay, and they still got this thing up here where I need to, like, bring a scout up and around. I guess we'll try Largo. This might be too far for Largo to Largo. Too far for Lar to go.
How are the enemy's numbers?
Yeah, I thought as much. So the worst part of the meeting for me is where they play a video by some professor of, like, you know, LGBT studies. That was a nice hit, Lario. And she's explaining all the differences between, like, sex and gender and sexual orientation and gender identity and et cetera, et cetera. which is important things to explain, but, like, a lot of people don't care. A lot of people just, like, want to get through the stupid class. They don't really want to listen to all this. And then they explain in its full description the alphabet soup, the LGBT, like, I'm not even gonna say it right, the LGBT QQA IP, you know, because it always changes. And so this is somebody who, you know, accepts all the people that are in that acronym and wants them all to be included in everything. But, like, yeah, that's kind of, like, too many letters, guys. So, of course, I hate when, you know, they say that and you hear, like, a bunch of, like, quiet scoffing in the classroom because they're like, oh, God, how many more letters are they going to add? I feel like the acronym makes it harder for a lot of people to take the whole thing seriously. You know, and labels are important. Some people, you know, because everybody's different, and some people want to put a label on every... Like, would feel better being labeled and, like, having a specific gender identity defined for them. And other people, you know, don't care about labels and don't want to, like, define themselves by strictly a thing. I think if you are a minority, having a label can help because it, you know, would make you feel like there are other people like you, that you're not just weird. But to other people, you know, you don't need the label because you're just you, and you're your own combination of qualities and stuff like that. So I get the point of all the letters. I just think that is the wrong way to explain that to a bunch of people who don't want to learn diversity. I feel like this should be the part where I talk about, you know, oh, I have lots of gay friends and all of my gay friends, but I don't want to out anybody, even though they're all proudly out, you know. I don't want to, like, bring them all up on this channel and parade them as my merits for talking about something like this. Also, I don't know how old the video of her explaining this was. So, like, I don't even know if that's what the acronym is now. I hate the acronym because it feels like if I critique the acronym, it's like I'm saying that I don't support gay people. And I want to say that I am, like, a solid ally. That's what one of the A's stood for in that. It stood for ally. And I found that a little bit weird because asexual is a thing, and that wasn't in the acronym. And asexual, like, isn't even a super rare thing. So I was just kind of like, hey, what the heck, man? Again, I know people who are asexual, so that makes me an authority on this. Okay, so we will fix up the tank. I was gonna move Homer forward to get rid of those, but is this might be too close. Homer might get gunned down here. No, so far so good. Okay. That tank started to fire on me there, so let me just move a little further away there. Good thing it doesn't have very good aim. Okay. You can end your turn right there, Homer. I still don't really know how I'm supposed to get up to that gun up there. I don't like that gun. That gun always bothers me.
Entering combat.
And I'm going with the Edelweiss because I have done a lot more work upgrading the Edelweiss. So I want to use that and not the Shamrock. It would be better if the Shamrock started somewhere different on the map.
Here we go.
And let's blow that up. But yeah, so that was my awkward. So if you're at work and you hate those things, those kinds of meetings, Just know that it is awkward for everybody, even people who agree that diversity is important. You know, it's tough because a lot of, you know, nobody wants to say that they are racist, but there are a lot of people who don't think they're racist and then do things and think that they shouldn't be called racist for it. That's the tough part, is trying to define what is and isn't okay, what is and isn't racist. Everybody usually, you know, except for the worst of people, will admit that that everybody should be equal, but not everybody can agree on what equal means. You know, stuff like that. So I guess the point I'm trying to make with Rosie, that I think is very human about it, is that a lot of people get more entrenched in their, like, behaviors of being jerks about stuff like that because on some level they either know that by being racist they're, you know, wrong, or they expect society to wag a finger at them and try and make them feel guilty, and nobody likes feeling guilty. So, you know, you act out like, you know, that's like super normal. I shouldn't say act out because that makes it sound like you're a little kid, but I think the reason why a lot of people don't even want to, like, start a conversation about LGBTQIA IP. I'm just gonna keep saying LGBT. If anybody feels excluded by that, just know that I don't mean to exclude you. That's just... I have to. I can't say all of these letters. But the reason why, you know, a lot of... let's use the broad term homophobic. The reason why they don't want to reform in any way is because they feel like all conversations like that are just calling them crappy people. And I think if we, you know, it is bad to be homophobic. I want to make that stance, but the reason why it's so hard to get past that is a lot of people just started their life that way, got raised that way, that's how their parents were, that's how their culture is, so they don't want to even listen to the merits of not being homophobic, you know? Like, just because we're talking about, just because we're going to have a diversity meeting at work is not, we're not just doing it because we think that you're crappy. We're not, like, they're not doing it specifically to call you out. They're not even doing it to promote diversity, really. They're using it to, they're doing it to, the company's doing it to cover their butts in case there's ever a lawsuit for them not being diverse enough so that they can say, well, we have the diversity class. There's certain things that you have to do. It's sad because I think diversity is so important and I think these kinds of meetings are just so awkward and ineffective. So that's my thoughts on diversity as a cis white Christian male, in case anybody was wondering about that. Okay. So let's drive this tank and stop talking about... It's not even really, like, hot button issues. Like, I think people pretty much agree with where I'm coming from. This would be great if I could get a hit off. No. Okay. That was a long shot. I knew it would be a long shot. It's fine.
Yes, right away.
Homer, if you can get all the way up there, that would be freaking awesome. This lonely cap, though. Okay, get rid of this mine. And get rid of this mine. And isn't there, like... I think maybe if I take that path over there, then I can get to, like, where that Gatling gun is. Maybe. I don't know. Let's send Ted to find out. I remember doing this mission and shooting one of the barricades with a gun, and it, like, really not working. Shooting that barricade there, actually. And finding out that I can't destroy barricades that way. Oh, right, and the trees fall down. Now, I grenaded this last time I did this map, so I feel like those trees should still be destroyed. I want permanent global memory. Okay, yeah, probably it would have to be up the hill to get to where the Gatling gun is, I'm sure. Because it's also probably an anti-tank gun, so
I'll knock him dead.
I should probably try and deal with that before moving the Edelweiss in, right? Okay. Things were actually the way I thought they were. That makes me really happy. Nice. Yeah, when I did the actual story mission that takes place in this forest, I spent a lot of time wondering how to take that out, and then it didn't matter because the enemy troops actually retreat partway through, and even that artilleryman retreated. So, glad to see that working out. I don't think there are any Lancers up here. I'm just hoping to blow up this tank while it has its back turned. Yes! Feels good, man. And you know what? I'm not even gonna move Frisia or anybody up here to try and take out this shock trooper. I think once I take out that one anti-tank cannon on the north shore of the lake, I don't even need to move any of the characters over there. It's seeming like it's kind of pointless to do that. Oh, here's the other problem, though. Ted is the character that I would have wanted to, like, go down there. Oh, they're, like, moving around that way, though, to get Ted. Okay, so there is a way down from that hill where the artillery cannon is. Good to know. And they're all going that way. So that might make things a little bit more difficult. Okay, I'm glad I got to take a couple shots at him. Even, like, when he got hit, he, like, got scared and doubled back. Oh, there's, like, so many people there still, though. We gotta crack that open. I like that term I've come up with. When they just have, like, a bunch of units in one place, you need to crack it open. You need to crack it open like an egg.
Entering combat.
Okay. So, yeah, like, right now, there's too many dangerous gunmen right there for me to bring Ted down the hill. These guys will all shoot him up. So I need to crack the defenses open. Oh, wow, I can actually get the... Oh, loving that range upgrade that I did before. Oh my god. So good. Okay. I think Ted can take this one shock trooper that's still there then. Though there are still units down there that I should worry about. So let's actually throw a grenade down there instead. Cool. That would have been better to do with the Edelweiss. But... Oh dear. Oh my. Okay, the egg is not cracked. We are not done cracking the egg. So let's use our other payload here. Much better.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
Okay, and you actually have your back turned to where Ted's gonna be coming from. So let's get... What's that debuff? Am I not allowed to fire? There was like a bullet with a cross through it? What is that supposed to mean? I will so fire, don't tell me what to do. Okay. You missed the first two shots, so I was nervous. But you got all three of the other shots. So, worked out. The delicious yolks of are ours. The yolks of victory.
Operation complete. We took their base.
We sure did. Okay, cool. So that's a skirmish done. Oh, I actually got an A for that. Awesome. I got more experience and gold for doing that skirmish than I did for the actual mainline mission. But, yeah, next time we'll go back and we'll do that main... that main mission. We'll do the Chapter 11 mission with the smoke bombs. We'll storm Normandy or whatever. But do we want to do just like a little bit more training first? Might as well here so that we can devote the whole next episode to that other stuff. Okay, still not enough to like really upgrade a lot, but we can get level 9 shock troopers. I'm pretty much trying to keep it so that any, like, tete-a-tete between two units, I kill them in one round of firing. That is, like, the goal of all of this. And we'll take a look in the R&D facility. So, yeah. Skirmish was time well spent. Let's look at the Shamrock again. You know what? No. We improved the Shamrock last time. Let's improve the Edelweiss this time, because I wanted this machine gun upgrade, and by golly, I'm gonna take it.
All set for you.
Cool. Okay. Now I'm getting out of here. On the comic foil, this is the same thing I said at the end of last episode, but hey, don't be racist. Don't be homophobic either. Homophobic, taking the Greek roots, that means you're afraid of the gay. Don't be afraid of the gay, man. The gay can't hurt you.